Alright guys, we are back with Time Travel March 2010 format, also known as Edison format, with the new current Yu-Gi-Oh game mechanics like no ignition priority. At least some of them, apparently, but supposedly you still draw 6. It's confusing, but my locals has decided to start hosting these tournaments, so we'll see the differences between this and, regular Edison format. All right, so it looks like we have Robert Hernandez on the left and FreakyZ on the right, both playing Blackwings. This tournament was just 3 rounds, single elimination. Looks like FreakyZ went first. I'm sure I said 2 background. Now, FreakyZ has yet to get a win on the channel this year. We'll see if he can pull it off here today. While Robert did win once, I think he won in hat format. So Robert normal summon Sirocco. And he's got Icarus, Bora, a couple of other cards. So he chooses to special summon the Bora, which kind of opens him up to Icarus. And here, Zach is going to Book of Moon, the Sirocco. Now, Book of Moon is a card that you're going to, if you do decide to play time travel format, it's way more popular than in Compulse, because obviously we no longer have ignition priority. So, from what I've heard, people think Blackwings and Gadgets and Hero Beat are going to be the top 3 decks of the format, so we'll see. All right, Shura attack, and here comes Robert with his Icarus. Target Shura and Deck Dev. Now, I don't like Deck Dev in Blackwings because you can only convert it. You can't convert it as easily as value players can. That's why I'm not a fan. I don't even side deck it in my Blackwing deck. All right, so here Robert flip summons Sirocco. Normal summons Blizzard. Target Bora. Looks like he has Trap Dust Shoot. I don't think you pump here. So he goes for Gaia. Now remember, you need an Earth Tuner to make Goyo. So here comes the Trap Dust Shoot. So his hand is Dark Arm, Kalut, Blizzard, Sirocco. So all those cards are good. The Sirocco's good. The Blizzard's good. The Dark Arm's good. Yeah. Okay, so he chose Blizzard. But he has Sirocco, Kalut, Heavy Storm. So he can go Sirocco, Pump, attack over your Sirocco, and then he has Kalut and Dark Arm. So, looking pretty good for our boy. That's just a bad Dust Shoot. Like, so many of the cards in FreakyZ's hand were good. So, attack over Sirocco, pass to Robert. As far as who am I going to root for in this match, I'm going to root for FreakyZ because he has not won on the channel yet. They're both playing Blackwing, so as far as which deck, normally I root for the deck that I want to see move on in the tournament. Not really the players, more so I root for decks. But in this situation, it doesn't matter. All right. Robert taking a sweet time. Now, for those guys wondering if I'm going to continue uploading time travel, I really don't know. I'm just kind of seeing how things play out because there's a YCS this weekend, and apparently they haven't announced any Time Wizard events, so who knows? But I at least got this one. Anyway, here Robert goes for Darken, sends the Sirocco, attacks. But now he can just summon Kalut, crash, and then drop Dark Arm. Yeah, you have Mirror Force too. And Brain Control, you can't Brain Control Dark Arm anymore. So you're not afraid of Brain Control. Yeah, you're not afraid of Brain Control on your Dark Arm like you used to be. And you've got Mirror Force, yeah, just summon Kalut. You could set Mirror Force too, but I would just summon Kalut. I mean, he knows you have Dark Arm. I think you just crash Kalut into Darken, and then summon Dark Arm, then protect your Dark Arm with Mirror Force. Because you're also giving him a chance to draw into Solemn, into Bottomless, into Torrential, into Book of Moon. Remember, there's no ignition priority, so yeah, I think he should have. Well, he Mirror Forces him here. He should have dropped the Dark Arm. Now you can't even drop it, yeah. I would have dropped it. Alright, so here he sets one, passes to Robert. Robert with 3 cards in his hand to FreakyZ's 4. He knows if he gets rid of that Kalut, Dark Arm's coming down, so Robert sets a back row, passes to FreakyZ. Here comes Heavy. Chain Jar. So waiting for the response. Chain Yada. And it is Starlight Road. Summon Shura. 46. Okay, Kalut is game. Oh, Special Bora is game, unless if he has Gores. If he wins without having to drop the Dark Arm, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, why didn't Robert concede? What the heck? Unless you're thinking that he's not going to attack you. Alright, so FreakyZ in our channel debut for time travel. I know some people are going to be against time travel, but I told everyone, if I asked a few people during my streams, and some people expressed interest in this, I guess, different format. The reason I'm playing is because in case I decide to travel to a YCS and I'm forced to play by these rules, then I will. I obviously prefer the old way, but I don't mind trying out this version. But I'm still gonna play the old way. I'm just probably planning to play both. All right, so here FreakyZ summons Vayu, attacks Robert directly for 800, and what are you gonna set? Set 2. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna set 2 against Robert. Robert draws Sirocco. Here he normal summons Sirocco. He's gonna bottomless. Chain Icarus. No. And he chains Book to protect his Sirocco. What's Sirocco's defense? Is it 700 or 800? I'm just trying to think if Vayu can run it over. It's 900, so yeah, Vayu can't run it over. Alright, FreakyZ. FreakyZ, what you got, man? He's going to MST one of the back rows. Let's see, he's going to chain Icarus. It is bottomless. Normal summon Bora. And here he special summoned the Bora. And I'm surprised Robert kept in Oppression in the mirror match. But it worked out here. Tribute summon Sirocco. Attack. Alright, let's see. He needs Gale, his own Sirocco. But we don't know what FreakyZ's back row is. It looks like Robert has all monsters in his hand. Robert, why'd you keep in Oppression in the mirror match, man? You know what's crazy? One time, Robert and I played a Volume mirror match, and he kept in Royal Oppression against me, and it cost me the game. I was so mad, because I was thinking, there's no way. I had like Dark Arm return, and I was like, I'm about to cook Robert. We're playing the Volume mirror match. And then he kept in Oppression, and it cost me the game, and I was like, I was losing my mind. Robert, if you're watching, I hope you remember that time. But luckily, we went to game 3, and I won game 3. So, yeah, I still remember it. I was like, you kept in Oppression in the mirror match? I was so mad. All right, here comes Armwing, and set 2. It is Icarus. Deck Dev was kind of a blowout there. Here comes Yada. Sorry, I was ranting because it just reminded me of the time when Robert... There's a lot of these matches happen off camera. Like that one that I just told you guys about. It wasn't that long ago, though. It was maybe like 2 months ago when that happened. Anyway, here he Mirror Forces, chains Book. So yeah, you see here the difference between time travel. Book is played in Blackwings. I played it one Book of Moon in my Blackwing deck at YCS Orlando. I think it's pretty good in Blackwings. But in this time travel version, yeah, you're going to see way more Book of Moons. Way more Book of Moons. Way more Compulses in the main deck. But, like, the difference is Book of Moon is pretty good in the mirror match. So, and the Blackwing Mirror. So, yeah, Book of Moon. Alright, flip summon Armwing. Attack Robert for game. And, yeah, he had Kalut, Dark Arm, Heavy Storm. So, Swift 2-0 from FreakyZ. And is moving on with a 1-0 record in our first ever time travel tournament feature on the channel. That's what I'm going to call it for now, Time Travel March 2010 format. This is the only tournament that I've filmed so far. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen for it. I'm going to wait to see the feedback. And what happens at YCS Vancouver next week is a big implication too, because they haven't announced anything on their website, on their FAQ about their side events. So who knows? So next up, we have the semifinals. FreakyZ is returning. He's going to be facing yours truly. I'm trying out Vayu Turbo in time travel format, which some people don't think Vayu is playable in time travel. We'll see how I do. I'm using the exact same list. I didn't make any changes. I just cut out Brain Control. I cut it out of my deck because it's not as good. And I cut Goyo out. That's it. But other than that, I'm playing a standard Vayu deck. So we'll see who will make it to the finals. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading extra 2 to 3 videos a week, only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.